Hello everybody, this is Sonia and I'm here today on Saturday. It's actually not Saturday at all, but anyway, please forgive me. I've come on to make my Saturday stitching now. Okay, so I've been cutting out multiple pieces of felt with my Big Shot, and I'm planning on selling my scan and cut because I don't use it enough, and you know, for me it's just a little bit awkward for me to get to it all the time, and it just sits in there. I think it was there for 2 years without even using it, so because I only use a small amount of things anyway when I do stuff, so if it's alright, somebody wants to cut a whole heap of die cuts out, so if anybody's interested, just let me know. I'll put my email in there if you want to talk to me about it, but yeah, I'm going to sell that. But anyhow, now let's get back to this. So I've got a piece of fleecy sort of fabric here, and it's a cream one, and it's not actually stretchy, which is not bad. I suppose it is a little bit. It looks nice, doesn't it? It looks nice and fluffy, because I think that the felt needs to be on a background that is a bit heavier. Now this is alright to sew through because it's got a really good weave in it, so things will go through really well. Okay, so today we're going to make something with these bits and pieces, I hope. That was my idea anyway. So it would have been a better idea if I'd have got started, wouldn't it? Okay. Now I'm going to have to get out some pieces of... Now me, I stick to them colours, don't I? I've got some leaf bits and I've got some circle bits. So I've got these leaves. There's a big one. And then I've got some little flower pieces. Now I should have... That's nice, isn't it? I do like the way that'll go, and if I will put a different colour in the middle, can't I? Let's use my big arms in the way here. There's another sort of blue ones here that I do like, and I wanted a little flower like that. But these things are awesome. I love this dye that I've got. I do love cutting out these flowers and that with this dye. I do. And I'm going to get some more, I hope. And there's a yellow one. Look at the colours, how they're going. So awesome, aren't they? But we just don't know what we're going to do yet, do we? It's all going to be a surprise. I'll see what we come up with. We'll come up with something, we hope. Nice picture or something, some sort. Just to put a few flowers about. Put a few leaves about. Oh dear, I did have, look at that, I found a butterfly. Actually, it's a pile of one. I do have some butterflies cut out so I can use them too. Right, now, I might just put a bit of this down. Could you see what I was doing? No. Oh, gee, sorry. Okay, let's try something. Right. So we've got lots of colours to pick from. And also got a butterfly too here, so that's good. I do like these colours here, but do I have enough to make a flower? So I'll use leaves to make a flower. Okay, I'm going to use that to start with. Here's me heading for mauve things straight away. As soon as I'm starting, I do like the mauve colours though. I'm going to put a coloured centre in that. Let's see if I can find two more. I'm really pleased that the fan's not blowing these away on me yet. Probably will be soon though. Hope I can get something mauve down in here. Must have did more than that, surely. Actually, we've got some of these here. I think they're of the same colour. Oh yeah, they are. Good. Righto. Now this is quite fun. I do really like this. I do love the way that they turn out too, because I have made some. Previously I've done things like this. I'm just getting some of the fluff off everything here. I need to put that down a bit further so you can see what I'm doing, don't I? There we go. That's better? Right, don't worry about my dress. Oh, it's nice here today. It's not too hot. I'm just having a drink of orange. Okay, so I've got leaves, so I need them to be all the same size though, don't I? So how did I manage to do this? Not necessarily. If you're making a flower. It doesn't matter if your little bits aren't exactly right, does it? I'm really partial to flowers. I do like doing the flower things. Now I do need another one. I think that one there's too big, and this one's too. Is that alright? What do you think? Isn't it too bad? We want a different colour centre though, don't we? Now here's another one that might be the right size. Should have put them in something a bit better than this bag. Should have put them in a box, eh? So I could fish through and got out what I needed. That looks good. I do like that. So is this the right sort of size? Yeah. They are. I think they might have been just a... So there's 5 petals. There we go. That looks pretty. I'm going to move these away. And I'm going to stitch them down. Now, I think I might... I was actually going to put a bit of glue stick on them to hold them in place, but that's going to take a lot of doing because I can't find the glue stick. Ah, dear, tidied up your space. When we tidy up our space, things disappear, don't they, really? As soon as we tidy up our space, everything disappears. Now, I had a really good day yesterday up at the can assist thing, where we go up there to the... I don't know if I'll do that. I don't think I need to do that because it's felt it probably won't move about too much. It might just, you know, it just won't move about too much, I'm hoping, when I'm sewing it on. So I'm going to put something interesting around the edge of that. That's nice. I do like the pink. Believe that, don't you? I do like the pink. So I did have a good day. I got some nice books. I do like the yellow too. I'm going to go with the pink for the time being because these are going to be pretty colours. We want pretty colours, and we'll add beads, and we'll make it awesome. And if you can't, if you haven't got a scanner cut like I have, not a scanner cut, I've got one, but if you haven't got the means to cut that out like that, I have a bag of offcuts here somewhere. What do I do with them? It's amazing how everything disappears on you, just when you need them. Right? All you need to do to get your bits is you get your piece of felt. So these are the pieces that I cut things out of, and I won't throw that away, of course not. I will still use it. And all you need to do is just start. You can make yourself a template if you like, or you can use whatever you've done here, like this one, for a template, and you can make yourself little petals. Okay, you probably mark it a little bit, or draw it first if you want to, but all you've got to do is do this, all right, and then you've got your little pieces. Now they can be, that one's pointy on the end, but this one I didn't. I made it like an ovally shape, so you can just cut it whichever way you want to. I'm sitting here, I'll cut it until I've got nothing left if I keep this up. Best if you did it on a piece of paper first, and then you've got a template for that, and then you just need a circle for your centrepiece, okay? Because I remember when I bought this, when Jeremy bought me this scan and cut, this Big Shot, it was a few years back, and the, what did I do with the thread I had? Here it is. And the, it wasn't, these, what are they called? They're thick dies. They're like that thick, to put through your Big Shot. The little things don't, the little skinny ones don't cut fabric. As far as I know, it doesn't anyway. I mean, I've been cutting out fabric and lace and with the Big Shot today. Look at how my lace turned out. I'm absolutely thrilled with these lace pieces. I'll show you. Look at this. Wait a minute. Come on. It's a cotton one, right? It's a really old cotton lace, And if I'd have used, and I tried to use a synthetic one, and it doesn't work. But this cotton one did, and I'm really pleased. And so I've got a whole heap of fabric bits in there too, see? That I've been cutting out of fabric, so you can't really see them, but I need to sort them out and put some in a pack, don't I? So I don't have a big whole heap of them in the one thing. Rightio. Now, I'm going to go around the edge of this with this. And try and make it all the same size. I'm thinking I'm going to just put little stab stitches to start with around here. And I maybe could have used a bigger needle. I'll move these over here, stick a pin in them so they won't fly away, and just go down around the edge of this. And here's my circle here, my centrepiece. I could do that, I could change my mind on that, but we'll see what happens. So we're just going to go up and down in around here, okay, and yeah, we're not going to be too. We're going to make little stitches. We don't want to be too big. We don't want to be big giant stitches, because then that won't look good. Now this is going to work really good with felt because it doesn't fray. I love that idea. So doing the applique with the felt is a really good idea. So I think so anyway. Got to get some of these projects finished, don't I? In half with I'm working on so many different things at one time. Here now it's just. But last couple of days I haven't been able to put up videos because there's been things, you know, like there was shopping to be done. There was the big garage sale. I had to go to that, and the time I get home and that, and you know, I'm just thinking, well, that's enough for the day. I can't. But I do miss sitting down doing a bit of stitching. I really do. So, and I want a stand to put this on. I was watching this lady. I used to have a stand that you can stand, but then all the different positions I get into, you might not work for sitting here. I bought myself a table to put here, and it's okay. Sitting down there underneath views under the camera. So that's no good to me down there now, is it? So you just want to go up and down. If you have a knot, just pull it a little bit tighter than you would normally, and it should come undone. There we go. Please don't get upset and take it, get upset and move it out or something. Right. Now I'm going to put down a couple because I want to do more with it, of course. I'm not going to just have them like that yet. I've got to do more. Of course we would have to, because we need to have something very pretty. I'm going to do some leaves. See, they can be leaves or they can be this. It doesn't really matter what you use. I'm going to have to sit these around here again to make sure that that's going to work for me. I've probably got some that are going the wrong way. Oh dear, never mind. It'll all look good when I'm finished, I'm sure it will. The pointy bit goes to the centre. The pointy bit goes to the centre, is that right? Both bits are pointy. Okay, now if I'm not going to be moving around too much, it should be fine. Make sure you don't catch your needle under the bottom. Okay, you just come up through there and just go down. Alright, and then they flew off. But at least I've got it in the position where I need it to go. I'll pin them up there. Right. And actually this cotton looks really good against it. It's not overpowering anything. I'm making knots. It's all happening. Come on. Now, you don't have to have a knot on your sewing if you don't want to on your embroidery. A lot of people don't. Some people like to have a knot. I do. You can do some little tiny back stitches and then cut the knot off if you want to when you first start out. And maybe, well, I should show you how to do that when I start the next piece. And hope I'm right here so you can see me. Righto. But you've always known me just to knot the thread, and I've always done that. I mean, it's just how I like to make sure my work doesn't come undone. I mean, it shouldn't do the other way either, because people sew the other way all the time, but I'm very conscious of that. I do a couple of back stitches and then they cut the tail off, and I just don't know. It's been the way that people have sewn for years, so. But because I add beads and do all them things, I've been used to just doing it this way. It's not judgeable, but if you can't see the knot, I can't see why I can't do that. It's just this is the way I do mine anyway. Just the way I do mine, and if you want to do yours like this, well, that's fine, but everybody's different. I'm not saying my way is the best way, perfect way, but it's the best way for me. Okay, so we're going along here pretty good. Just try and keep them like evenly spaced apart. Looks cool, doesn't it? I think it does. I think it's going quite well. There. There's so much to learn out there in the world. There's really so much to learn and so much to see and do. I am a big fan of the internet. I really am. I mean, I never thought I'd ever have a computer. I swore I wouldn't have a computer. Or didn't really want to use it either. When the kids had to have them for school, I didn't really want to learn. And now it's just there all the time. I obviously hasn't got that quite to there, but that's okay, because I think I like it that way. I think I'm pretty happy to have it like that. I'm just trying to imagine this over here. I should probably not. I probably should put it over here. It's not that much hard work, is it? Put that there. And that one there. Rightio. That looks pretty cool. There's two up there. Yeah, we're going in this one. Like so. So yesterday I got some books. Got a couple of books. I brought some jars home in case Jeremy likes to have something with his garden, mixes up some stuff for his garden, he put it in a jar, and I like to have jars for me bits and pieces. And I bought a little, no, it's not a little. When I got home I thought, oh dear, it's nearly as high as me. It was a CD holder thing, and the video is on one side and see, I think. I haven't figured out now what I'm going to do with it. It's sitting there looking at me. It is just over there in my breakfast bar looking at me. It's just, I don't know what I'm going to do. $5 it cost me. The men delivered it, so that was really cool. What else did I get? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, a whole heap of really good brand new Christmas decorations. Only little bits, but that was fun. Because, that's a good thing, because they're not. One of the shops that closed down here ages ago gave them to them, and see, they have stuff all packed away till they can bring it out, because they have that much, and I suppose it's been there a little while, but there's nothing wrong with the things. They're still in their packets. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more, I think, because I really want to do this. I might have been stitch a bit faster, I have to stitch a bit faster. I do like the way that this is working. I have a thing about making flowers on stems. That's what I did in the beading one, didn't I? I put a flower out of my beads, and now I'm doing it out of felt. Maybe I should make something else, eh? Different sort of thing. It doesn't really matter though, does it? There's just all different ways you can make a flower. And I do enjoy doing them. They're pretty. I know I don't use a lot of techniques in my work, but this is a good technique, I think. Embroidery, I just love doing these sort of things. This is really nice on the top of a big pin cushion or something. We'll have to put a few more bits around it. We will. We're going to have to do that. We might have to keep working on this next week and that other one too, you know. I need to keep that, when I say that other one, the one that I'm filling in with, I've got to be honest with you, I can't get in my room. I can, but it's going to take me a lot of work to get in there because I put a whole heap of stuff. But Jeremy take a whole heap of stuff and put it in there for me yesterday. And I've got to get in there and get something to make a space. But then it's going to be very hot in there for me to be in there, so I was just trying to be tidy. And you know, you do that and you put everything away and you can't find anything. Happens to me all the time, even though I think, oh, this is going in. So I bought some boxes, like I said, to put things in that I'm making each time. You never guess what I did with it. I stuck all them pots of beads in it. One of them. I do have my beading in another one. I don't know what I did with the other two. I've got no idea. But they never got used for what they were supposed to. Because Jeremy said to me, isn't that the boxes you put those things in? I said, yeah. But if they get used for something, they do, don't they? That's what I do too. I bought some little containers yesterday, because look at this. These are awesome, aren't they? I've been cutting out pictures out of the book. See these? These are things that they use in the microwave, I suppose, but I'm not going to do that because I've got my stuff in them. I also got some flowers yesterday. I got some beads. There was little packets of stuff there for 50 cents a packet, so I got some of those. Otherwise, everything that you get in the box sale is $5 for a box. I spent more than that, but that's okay because I bought a whole heap of pots for Jeremy to put his. That's not good. I was talking instead of paying attention to what I'm doing here. Put his pots, these growing up plants in. Got to move them to bigger pots, and he didn't. He actually has got some. I mean, he must have learnt from me to put things in the shed and not be able to find it like my room. But anyway, he's got some now, so because I brought him home some yesterday, so that was had a good day. Don't know what I got. The books I got were mostly ones with kids' pictures in them. I don't know what else was in them. I can't remember now. Oh, yeah, I got a really good one on applique, I think, that I'd never seen before. Because I was a really big fan of applique years ago. I used to do it all the time. Now I'm back on it again, aren't I? I really like to do what people want me to, but I also want to be able to like it myself. You know what I mean? I can't do it. If I don't like what I'm doing, I'm not going to do it properly. Oh, well, I say that. I wouldn't do anything that I wasn't going to do nicely, but I like to work with things that I enjoy doing, and this is something that I really enjoy doing. And I reckon I ought to make myself something for my bed one day, like a big cover. With all the pieces that I've made over the years, I don't know, just got them everywhere. The crazy patchwork has got me hooked too, because I've got other ideas that I want to put on another piece, so I'll be starting another piece, hopefully sometime during the week. Time's just going so fast, nearly Christmas. Again. It's nearly Christmas, and I've got to go. I'm going to my daughter's, she's graduating uni in December, so I'm excited to go there for a visit and see what she's up to. I'm really excited because I don't go down and visit her much. I haven't been down there for years. But she comes to visit me. It's not easy for me to travel, but I'm going to try and do my best. How's that look? Isn't that cool? I do like that. And then we're going to put that in the centre, right? Now, I think, wait a minute, we just have a couple of looks at a couple of different ideas for the centre, because I'm thinking I might make a few little, I've got other little flower pieces here, haven't I? Oh dear, why didn't I put this in a box? It's very annoying when you can't get at things. Got a yellow one, a pink one, I've got a pink one there. Butterfly, that's cool. Let's just settle down now and just have something in the centre. So I wonder which one, the yellow one. I'm going to put the yellow one in the middle, and then I'm going to Finding beads. Find some beads. Could my technical support pass me my box of beads, please? Thank you, dear. So that's what I'm guilty of, putting my beads in here, see? They look good, don't they? They look good and they're going to stay nicely, so I need to have something that'll show up on here. Right. With the blue. Maybe that's the wrong box. I've got looking in the wrong place, I am. Excuse me, Jeremy. Could you take this from me, please? Thank you. This one's here. Those orange ones. Let's try the orange ones. I don't know what I got in orange. Yeah. Or pink. I think I'm looking at the orange ones on though for a bit of interest, a bit more interest. He's a good man. He just popped in as I needed him, didn't he? I could have reached it myself, but I would have had to get up and knock the camera out of the way and did all that wrong. I got it all wrong, I would have. Okay, so let's get some beads on here and show you what it looks like. Okay. Got my fancy needle. I hope you ladies have got your needles. I really do. I really hope you girls got them needles. I always worry about when I send things out, especially when it's something I've made though, because you think, oh dear, I went through all that trouble making it and they've gone and lost it in the mail. So this one here, this needle that I've got, just opens down the centre, like so, and then you can put your thread through and close it. And I think that's amazing. Whoops. Fan blew that away. Just pull it through until you've got the pieces of cotton same length, because I'll use 2 pieces of thread, and then if you take it down to the end there, the end of the needle, me waving it around and not showing you, it shouldn't come undone, okay? Well, it won't, won't slide up and down through the needle, and the cotton won't come out when you get to the very end. Okay, so I'm going to go way out here, and I'm going to put this orange beads around here. So we just got a knot in our cotton and our bead needle, and we're going to put our orange beads around the outside of the flower. Or should we put them here, where that is? Should we put them along there, or should we put them along there? Let's thread some on and see which way we'll go, okay? Which I can't do very good out of these tiny little dishes. I've discovered after a while that I probably need to use these other ones, which is a shame because I really like this little box. But I can still store them in there, can't I? Nobody said I can't. Oh, look at that, I've tipped them out everywhere. You have a terrible time with beads, don't I? Oh dear. I must have told you the bead story. I'll have to tell you my bead story. When I was a little tiny girl, must have been about 5 or 6, we probably knew Santa Claus was coming along, but anyway, when we figured out our parents had gone to bed, we got up, me and my sister and my brother, and my youngest brother was still too little to, you know, to do this. And we went out to see what Santa Claus had bought for us in the middle of the night. So anyway, sneaking around in the dark, we had this box, and in the box was all these plastic coloured beads. Fair few too. It's a good sized box that Sandy bought. Anyway, my sisters spilt hers all over the floor. And me, being, kid I suppose, was really pleased that I still had mine. And I'm not going to do that. I'm putting them on one at a time, aren't I? I'm not doing it like this. Okay, so I was so excited that I still had my beads. And she didn't have hers, and I didn't mean it in a sort of nasty way, but, anyhow, I was really pleased with myself. So the next, needless to say, Santa Claus came out and was not happy with what had happened, but never mind. Then, I'm trying to get these off here, because I didn't want to put them all on at once. Try and talk and do this at the same time. So anyway, the next day we're packing the car because we were going to Grandma's for Christmas. The next day we're going to for Christmas, because we did have a big family. Since a lot of them have gone, But anyway, running past my beads, which I put on the edge of the chair, my brother, who was a twin to my sister, bumped mine off and knocked them all over the floor. So every time I spill beads, if anybody in the family knows about my bead accident, they always say it just brings back bad memories, Mum. It does, yes, it does bring back bad memories. But what are you going to do? I mean, it happened. It can't be helped. It couldn't be helped. So then I was crying, picking up my beads, and my poor brother, I don't know, at that time I probably didn't think, I don't think it was, poor thing. He was actually killed in a car accident when he was 18. He did. Poor thing. I didn't mind. Anyway, we should think about something. I'm sure he'll forgive me for telling me tale about the beads episode, but you do, there's things go on in your childhood, that you never do forget, do you? Now I'm just coming up through the back here and putting on these beads, and they're going to go all around the outside of my petal. You know what I've probably done? The first one I probably put too close to the centre, eh? Of course, I wasn't thinking about that, Sonya. You weren't thinking what you were doing. Anyway, it's not going to be noticeable. Nobody, I don't think, is going to judge me on that. I hope not, anyway. So we're going to go around here. Can't seem to get the needle to come through the right place for some reason. I think these look good. I think it'll look smashing when I've finished. I'll put some more little flowers about and some leaves about. Hope this is still visible to you. I see you don't want to put them in a row, because it's going to ruin the idea of the thing, because maybe I'm going to stitch up there yet, I don't know. I'll see if I want to stitch up there. Probably will. You know what else I was thinking too, when I do get a piece of material, I don't think I've got a little leaf. Do I have a smaller leaf? I could cut it down. Where's my fabric ones? Sitting there here. So what we could do next is actually put a smaller leaf with the material on it, like in the centre of that petal on there. Have I got a small one? I don't know if I have. Well, that's a bigger one, so I could probably use that. Hang on a minute. I just had a bit of an idea here. I could put this in my middle piece if I felt that I needed to. I think that might look good. I'll keep going anyway, get on with this. And then I might put, well, I really can't do it until I beaded all those bits there, because there's going to be all over the place, isn't it, if I do that? Don't go away. Come back here. Come in, please. I've got it. I've got it. I'm a bit quiet, aren't I? Well, I can't think of much else to talk about today. There's plenty of things, I suppose, but it was a good day out. But then we need some rain here so bad. There's places over there in America getting washed away nearly, and we can't get any rain over here. It's pretty, I don't know, I suppose Mother Nature doesn't want to share. I don't know how it works. If we had more trees, I reckon it'd be better. More trees. We've got a lot of trees. I do like the trees. Okay. This is going to look awesome, you know. I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking now, do I put different colour in? But I won't, because I'm going to put a different colour in the centre and the colour up the... Anyway, you'll see what I'm going to do with it. You'll just see what I'm going to do with it. Because I'll just make the... Oh, come on. I need to probably switch it off soon because I'm going to run out of time. I don't like it just ending because he's not going to be happy if I just keep doing that, eh? It just blanks out. Yesterday I did one that went long so I could have 2 episodes. Maybe I should do that if you don't mind. If you don't mind me just going on along with this until I've got it a bit more done on it, and then we have part 1 and a part 2, and then I can just keep going with the thing and get it finished, because my video will just go to 50 something minutes, I think, and then it'll break off and then make another one sort of thing. The camera does that, I don't know why, but it does. And you know, because each one only runs for that length of time. But that's okay, because if I do that, then I can get you a bit more, show you a bit more what I'm doing. And you know what, now I've covered up my little stitches, but I guess that doesn't really matter either. It's up to you whether you want them visible or not anyway. And I didn't realise until I come all that way around there that I've been covering most of them over. And it doesn't matter though. I'm not worried about that. They're all completely covered, so you can still see it. It adds a bit of interest to the thing. Now I might not go right down there because I'm going to put this circle in there, aren't I? Whatever circle I'm going to find. So I don't need to bead right down in there, which I did with the other one. Okay. So I'm going to put that there. Is that right? Yes. And then I can bead the other bit. It's got a little bit of fur, like frilly bit hanging off there, so I'm going to take that off. So I'm going to put this on here now, so I can, and I'll use this I'll use the same needle. I'll use a different colour bead. I will. Where's the lid for that so I don't spill it? I was going to use this, wasn't I? I was going to use this one. I'll go with the yellow. I like the yellow one. I do. Something for another different bead. I'm going to bead it as I go around, and that way that'll be a little easier to tackle, won't it? What colour will we do that with? That's the big decisions that I have to keep on making, isn't it? because I'm going to put a fair bit in there, a fair few pieces of no, not the white. The blue, no, that's not right either. I'm going to put gold in it. No, that's not them. I'll find my gold ones. I'll put my gold ones in if I can find them. Actually, they're in a different pot. Oh dear, they're over there. I can't get them. Come on, Sonya, do something. What colour do I want to put round on that? Pink. Definitely going to go with the pink. I've got them sitting here. I'll stick them in this one now. Good little storage things, but I just can't get myself to work with them fast enough for me. Okay, so we're going to put a bead on. We come through the back, got one bead on and pull it down in there, okay? Go up again a bit further around, do the same thing. Of course, I'm going to put orange beads around the rest of it yet, and that's going to look awesome. Plus I want other stitches on there as well, so we'll get to that. We'll get to it. Nobody panic. Make sure you keep that in the right place. And good felt is really, you know, aimable. Usually you can do some really, sits there because it's, you know, sitting onto the fabric really well. And I think this is going really alright, this, isn't it? It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's a really nice day today, actually. It's not hot and it's not cold yet. It's supposed to be going to rain, so I hope it does. I hope you can see what I'm making here. Always the same things, but not really necessarily the same. Different techniques on same sort of techniques on a lot of them, but you come up with a different thing. And that's really good. It makes so many different ideas. I'm really excited to try the fabric one, so I might do a... Oops. I'll just put that down there while I pick up a bead. Come back here. Go down in there. I think we should put a couple of rows of beads around the centre here, don't you? And I can figure out what colour. Although I can just use this. Just use the pink, because the orange is going to be going up around. Now that worked really well. I haven't got the piece of material caught up the back of this. Sometimes if you don't watch what you're doing, you can get your fabric caught in the needle and you'll stitch it to the thing. I've only sewed myself once to something. I think, oh no, that's not true. I've done it more than once. Just your finger a bit. Not too bad. So that and then if I come up here, I'm just gonna do this bit just to show you, because I want to do another bit, some more stuff on it, of course. Put the lid on the pink for a while. Some nice fancy stitches would be good too, wouldn't it, on it? Yes. A bit at a time. I'm trying to do everything at once, so I don't take too long. It's just don't want to be boring. I'm actually going to come up near these pieces where I've stitched and just put a bead on. I hope I don't have too many around there. I don't think I do. I'll look at it. Oh no, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Probably need to be around there anyway. So this is going to come up in this way. I hope to have this piece finished anyway by the time I show you the fabric bit. So I'll have to keep on working on this anyway. So what I'll do, I wanted to start going swimming tomorrow. Just get myself out there and do it. And then I think, oh dear, I want to make videos, because if I do anything in the morning, I'm going to have to change my routine, you know, because I'm terrible. I'm in a really I'm in a routine where if I don't do something in the morning, sometimes it doesn't get done in the afternoon either. It doesn't, because I want to... The reason I'm still going with this is because I've got the thread already threaded up and it's working fine. I'm using a very pale pink colour and therefore it's going on here alright. Okay. It doesn't matter if you don't put one rod on the corner, on the end. It's up to yourself whether you do or not. It's your piece of work. Which I plan to fill this in. Hopefully. Is what my plan is, to have it all over flowers or something. I've got those little ones. I've got little sizes as well. Butterflies. Additional leaves. Additional leaves. I don't think I'm going to make this with this bit of thread. I don't think I'm going to make it. But then we'll get another piece. With another piece of thread later and finish the others off in the orange. So if you wanted to just make yours to make a pin cushion, you probably don't want to put a lot of beads on or do it the whole thing. It's up to yourself anyway, you know what sort of decoration you put on it. But again, it make a good purse, like a little carry bag or something for a little kid, or you know, a little child, I should say, little kid. Make a good carry purse. Put the little bits and pieces in. Did it all over too. You could even make it shoulder, some sort of little shoulder bag. Actually, I'm going to make this round here with these beads. I'm going to manage to do that with that thread that I got there, because I'm only going to need to put one more on. I think. And you're right then, made it. There we go. Sorry I kept moving that out of the shot, but I'm trying to get my bead on. How's that looking? Pretty cool, hey? Really nice. Righto, now. Yes, I've got a different patchwork idea too, crazy patchwork idea, some things that I want to put. So I'm going to start another one, another square, or whatever. That's okay, because if I can teach you different things... Whoa, that was a fancy way, that was, of bending it off. I'm going to cut that off a bit. So you can't see a lot of the knots that bad in the back. Anyway, this is going to be inside something and it'll have a thing over it. Now, it's going to have iron-on interfacing on it, which I'm going to do on a lot of them just to show you how. Now, in the centre part, I was going to put some of these bits up here, right? Now I'm either going to do that in that colour or a green. I do like the green. Oh, hang on, put it over here near the orange one. Yeah, the green looks really good. Maybe it might be too thick though. Let's do it with something like this and make a thinner line of do we want 2 threads? 1, 2 threads, righto. I think 2 threads are enough, as long as it doesn't disappear down in the nap of the thing, like if it goes down into there, so don't pull it too tight. But I might do a some sort of a interesting stitch, I don't know yet, we'll see what happens. I better get the cotton out of my needle here. Gee, I like these needles. I'm a real big fan of these needles. I've not even ever had one break on me. One that I've had for a really long time. I got years ago and I don't know where from. Why am I putting that in there? I'm not putting beads. Whoa, I now dropped it. I got one a really long time ago. Where'd that go to? And I don't want to use that one. I suppose this is okay. It is starting to bend on me, that's all. The one that's a bit old. But then, so I bought a few this time, so. Just had a bit of a drink there. Right. Have I got all that in there? No. I don't want it to be either. I just want to get 2 pieces. Right. Now I'm going to come up behind this yellow piece. Behind the yellow piece. I might make a... Do I just want one long stitch out there? Or do I... and one in there and one there? Or... I think so. I think I'm just going to put a stitch up here. Put that down. And come back. Come into the centre. Make this one not so long. When I say the centre, you probably need it to be in the centre of the flower. That back down in there. And come up here again. This one has to be level with that one for some reason. And then go down in there. Now that's pretty easy, isn't it? Yes, and we do like it. We thought about it and we do like it. We thought about it and we do like it. So we come over to this one. And you're not going to get the full effect of this until it's all finished, eh? Well, this flower itself, anyhow, the whole lot will be... This one goes back down that far. I hope I'm taking this up far enough. I'm sort of coming out from under the yellow one on an angle. And the yellow inside bit. And then go up there like that. Now... I'm thinking this looks pretty cool, but I'm thinking I might have to put something on the... We'll get that in a minute. I'll show you in a minute what I'm going to do next, okay? I do like where the orange bit is. I like that there. This is good. I'm going well with that. I like it. Now, what am I doing wrong? I think that should have come up